All right. Welcome back to Everyman Driver. I am Dave Erickson. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, please click subscribe. I've been uploading new videos every week since 2012. It really helps support my channel. Well, here it is, brand new for 2025 and Volvo's latest EV. This is the EX30. Tons of fun to drive. Here's a quick review.
A brand new electric SUV from Volvo starts under $37,000, faster than a Tesla Model Y Performance, and has more style than any other EV in its class. My opinion. Meet the 2025 Volvo EX30, the smallest, quickest, and least expensive Volvo EV ever made. But don't let that price fool you. This thing punches way above its weight. Let's break down why this EX30 could be the EV deal of the decade. If you've been holding out on buying an electric SUV because they're either too expensive, too slow, or too basic, Volvo may have just solved all three problems in one sleek little package. This is the all-new 2025 EX30. Everything from pricing, trims, range, features, and how it stacks up against the competition you'll find in this video. And if you're even thinking about making the switch to an EV, stick around until the end. I'll show you how to get dealer invoice pricing, not retail, with a tool that thousands of smart shoppers use every day. So the EX30 is Volvo's smallest electric SUV and their cheapest EV ever, with a starting price under 37 grand. That's almost half the price of the XC40 Recharge. So what's the catch? Honestly, not much. Sure, it's a subcompact, so rear legroom and cargo space are tight, but it delivers up to 275 miles of range, standard Google-based infotainment, a premium cabin built with sustainable materials, and a 0-60 time as quick as 3.4 seconds in performance models. This is the quickest Volvo ever made. It is so fast. It may be small, but it makes no compromises. It comes in three trim levels, Core, Plus, and Ultra, with single or dual motor setups. Here's a breakdown. The Core is 36.2, single motor, rear-wheel drive, 275 miles of range. You get 18-inch wheels, cloth seats, 12.3-inch center-mounted touchscreen, Google Maps, wireless CarPlay, full Volvo safety suite. Going for the Plus, it's a scratch over 40 grand. You add 19-inch wheels, panoramic glass roof, Harman Kardon audio, digital key, wireless charging. If you go for the Ultra, 42 grand, adds power front seats, surround view cameras, pilot assist semi-autonomous driving, parking automation. Want serious performance? Opt for the twin motor all-wheel drive performance version, available on Plus and Ultra trims with a whopping 422 horsepower, 0-60, again 3.4 seconds. It is quick. Let's talk real-world usability. Single motor on the EX30s, up to 275 miles of range. Dual motor performance versions, 265. Not a bad trade-off. All trims use a 64 kilowatt battery and offer DC fast charging up to 150 kilowatts. That's a 10% to 80% top-up in under 27 minutes. Faster than a Kona Electric, Nero EV, or ID4. Charging at home with a level 2 charger, expect a full battery in 8 hours using the onboard 11 kilowatt charger. More on its performance and drive. Even the base is quick, 268 horsepower, 5.1 seconds 0-60, but the twin motor all-wheel drive, that's the rocket. 422 horses, 400 pound-feet of torque, and faster than a Taycan 4S or Model Y long range. But it's not just about raw speed, it's smooth, quiet, and comfortable. The ride quality is solid, the cabin impressively quiet, and while handling isn't overly sporty, it's stable and confidence-inspiring. You also get one-pedal driving and seamless regen. This minimalist approach doesn't mean it's cheap. The cabin is thoughtfully designed, trimmed in recycled denim, flax wool, or speckled plastics, ambient lighting, floating center console, and a soundbar in place of traditional speakers. It feels premium, not stripped down. Front passengers get about 41.7 inches of headroom, 41.4 legroom, more than in the XC40 Recharge. Rear legroom is tighter at 32.3, and cargo capacity 14.1 cubic feet, expanding to 27.8 with those seats folded down. There's even a micro frunk up front for your charging cable if you need it. So while it's not a cargo hauler, it can still handle a weekend road trip or two and look good doing it. Since this is a Volvo, safety is top tier, blind spot warning and steering assist, Collision alert, front and rear, driver attention monitoring, I get that a lot. Door opening alert, adaptive cruise control, ultra trims get pilot assist, Volvo's hands-on lane centering and distance keeping system, plus surround cameras and parking automation. How does it compare to the competition, you ask? Here's a few of them. The Kia Niro EV, more cargo space, but less range and power, versus the Hyundai Kona Electric, close on price, but slower and less premium, versus the Volkswagen ID4, similar range, but slower charging and less elegant inside. The Chevy Equinox EV, bigger, but lacks Volvo's build quality. Nissan Leaf, cheaper, but outdated in overwhelming range. So in the end, the EX30 wins on price to performance ratio, interior quality, front seat comfort, charging speed, and design, in my humble opinion. This 2025 Volvo EX30 is the EV the market needs right now. Compact, luxurious, quick, and priced to move. It's a Volvo through and through, clean design, serious safety, and premium feel, and it starts at just $36 and change. If you want your first EV to be stylish, fast, and affordable, this might be it. Not for big families, but as a great starter EV.
Well, now that you've seen it, learn more about it, maybe schedule a test drive for yourself and get a price quote in your area from a qualified dealership. To do so, visit quotes.everymandriver.com. There's also a direct link below this video. It's a free search engine for the lowest prices in your area from qualified dealerships. It's all based on zip code. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. New and used cars, SUVs, and trucks in your area. If you don't find what you're looking for in your zip code, expand that zip code. A few miles outside your area could be worth hundreds, possibly thousands of dollars in savings on your next new vehicle. That's quotes.everymandriver.com. That's it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, click subscribe. I've been uploading videos all the time. It really helps support my channel. It only takes a few seconds. We'll see you next time. Adios.